Greetings, beloveds. It's wonderful to be here with you again, and I'm here to talk about my favorite thing to talk about in the whole world. And you know what that is? If you know me, you know what that is, and that's love. And I'm here to talk about a very specific type of love this time. You know, there's all kinds of love. We have love for each other, love for the earth. We love things in our lives. You know, there's all kinds of love, but the love I really want to focus on today is this love. How do we love ourselves? Like really, truly loving ourselves. Now, I'll share a little bit of my personal journey in this last year. You know, 2020 gave us an opportunity, or for me, absolutely, it gave me an opportunity to look deep within. And a lot of things started emerging for me. You know, it was almost as if I was looking at my whole life flashing in front of me. And I sitting in that place, it was like a life review. And I had an opportunity to see myself in every moment. And I could see the areas of myself in my life where I judged myself harshly. And how some of that was still present in my own experience, that I was still judging myself. And when we judge ourselves, we're not loving ourselves. We're not accepting ourselves for who we truly are. And who we are is beautiful and magnificent and powerful and wonderful and wise. But sometimes we just get caught in these spirals of judgment. Maybe it's a voice that we've heard in our head from our past. Maybe it was a parent or a teacher or somebody that we looked up to that judged us. And we begin to have these thoughts of maybe there wasn't something that was right with us, or maybe there was something innately wrong with us. And so I know for a large portion of my life, and I'm almost 60, I'll be turning 60 next month. But for a large portion of my life, I thought there was something that was wrong with me. And then one day, I heard a message from an angel, a divine being, who really brought it home for me that there's nothing wrong with me. There's never been anything wrong with me. Anything that I think is wrong with me, it's all in my head. All of these ideas, all of these thoughts where I think that I'm not enough, or I'm not showing up or doing what I'm supposed to do, or that I could possibly make a mistake, all of those things are not true. That I am all right already. That I was born perfect, and we all were born perfect. There is nothing wrong with us. And so as I sat during this time of deep reflection and really going deep within and looking at myself, those aspects of myself that I had judged so harshly in my past, and I began to unwind them. Oops, let me just turn that off. I began to unwind them. And I began to really look at them and to really see myself. And it was almost as if I was looking at my darkness and my light. My darkness that I had feared in the past, my light that I was fully embracing, but without the recognition of both my darkness and my light, I could not move into wholeness. And so I spent a good amount of time just really going deep within and liberating myself from all of those thoughts. Who I was, who I thought I was. And as I began to forgive myself for some of the things that I had done in the past, maybe to myself and to others. Forgiving myself and loving myself, accepting those aspects of my being that I had judged in the past harshly, accepting them into my heart and loving my darkness. It was in that moment that I was able to come into my wholeness. And what I experienced was when I accepted myself completely and fully in that way, I healed. I healed the deepest aspect of my soul. I healed those parts of me that had been experiencing pain for most of my life. It was the greatest experience I've ever had of loving myself into wholeness. And so I know that many of us are walking around with thoughts in our heads about who we think we are, and they're not the truth. If they're negative, or if they do not uplift you and hold you in the arms of love, these things are not true. And so we get to look at them. So the greatest love of all is the love that you have for yourself, and fully accepting yourself in all of your brilliance, all of your light, all of your pain, and all of your darkness. And loving yourself into your wholeness. If we continue to reject those aspects of our darkness, if we continue to judge these aspects, we will never fully be able to love ourselves, because we're rejecting a part of who we are. We're on this magnificent journey of unfolding, of learning, of becoming. And we're going to make choices that are going to lead us down paths that are going to create catalysts and challenges for us. But this is all the process of learning. So everywhere that you've been and everything that you've done up until now has been in service to your awakening, to your unfolding. So many times we want to push the darkness away. We want to call it the ego and condemn it. I say no. Love it. Love it. We're here to love ourselves, to love each other, to love the planet, to love our lives. We're here to love. Love is the healer. Love will heal us. It will heal our entire planet. So if you're at war with yourself on the inside, if you're at war with yourself, embrace yourself fully. Embrace the light and the dark. It's all here to serve you. And in that embracing of your wholeness, you will begin to feel liberation, alive. You will know yourself completely and wholly. And holy. You are holy. So today, I just come to you and I invite you on this deep journey of radical, radical self-love. How can you love yourself more? What can you do to activate more love for yourself in your life? Maybe it's choosing to care for your vessel, your body, in a much more aware way, conscious. Paying attention to the foods that you're eating, to the amount of rest that you're getting, to the thoughts that you're having. Pay attention to the thoughts that you're having, because our thoughts are so creative. So bring your heart back to love, to the love of yourself. So let's just take a moment right now and activate some of this love for ourselves. Right? So let's just come together in a holy breath, breathing in love, exhaling peace, breathing in love, exhaling peace. Continue breathing in love and exhaling peace. And as you breathe in love, feel that love radiating inside of your heart, in your heart space, and feel that love moving out into your body. Feel it moving down into your arms, down your torso into your legs. Feel this love, this light. Maybe you can see it as light too. Just filling every single cell of your body. This love penetrating every cell. Every cell. Maybe you have some cells in your body that are just demonstrating something that doesn't look like love. Maybe you're feeling a little bit of, out of balance somewhere. Wherever that is, just send extra light and love to that place, wherever it is. And just breathe in love and exhale peace. Just allow yourself to feel this love washing over your entire body, activating every cell and bringing it into wholeness, into light, into love. Just sit here for a minute, just experience your light, your love. Let's take one more deep breath together. Thank you. So, how can you love yourself more? What does love look like? How can you love those aspects of your being that maybe you're rejecting or maybe you want to judge? Just release. See if you can. It's not easy. I know it's not easy, especially if you've been listening to these voices for a long time. But see if you can just begin to release those judgments. Just remember, at every stage in your life, you were doing the best that you could with what you knew. And every choice that you ever made is here to serve you. It's serving you right now. And every choice that you will make will serve you. So, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to love yourself. You're beautiful. You're powerful. You're wonderful. You're wise. You have everything that you need. All of the answers are inside of you. I love you. Blessings to you for a magical weekend. I'll see you again here next week. See if you can activate more love for yourself. And just pay attention to your inner dialogue. All right. Be loved, beloved.